Hi, hello bachcho. Welcome back to my channel Maths Lageraho. In the last class we have solved question number 13. Now let us solve the next question, dear students. By using elementary transformations, find the inverse of the matrix A is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7. Very simple question, dear students. See, shortcut in the last class also by using elementary transformation. Many times I am discussing the shortcut. So this is A is equal to, how we will write the shortcut? A11, A12, and this is A21, A22. First you have to make this as 0, this as 1, and you have to make this as 0, and this you have to make it as 1, and this you have to make it as 0, dear students. Clear? So before applying elementary transformation, directly we can find A inverse by using determinant. In determinant, how we will find A inverse? A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A, dear students. Clear? So in determinant A you will find what? A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. So this is for your understanding purpose. Actually this is not the answer, but directly how we can find A inverse I can say you. So this will become the answer for us. So by using elementary transformation we have to get. So now see A inverse how to find. 1 by determinant A. Determinant A how to find means 2 7s are how much? 14 minus. If you are multiplying now 5 and 3, before that you have to write minus. 5 3s are how much? 15. How much you got? 14 minus 15 minus 1. So I can write it as minus 1 here. Clear? So minus 1 I got, and adjoint of A in the last class also we have discussed. 2 and 7 is there, no? You interchange them. So this will become 7 and 2. So 5 and 3, you change their sign, dear students. Sign. Plus will become minus. So don't interchange them. Change the sign. Minus 3 it will become, and 5 will become minus 5. So 1 by minus 1, minus 1. So minus 1 you multiply each term. So what you will get? Minus 7. Minus 1 into 7 is minus 7. Minus into minus plus 3. Minus into minus plus 5. 1 into 5 is 5 only. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. So you are going to get, this is the answer, dear students. Before applying elementary transformation, we know the answer, dear students. That is what the shortcut I am teaching you here. So A inverse is what? I will write here. So afterwards we can verify our answer. Clear? This is 5 minus 2, dear students. I hope it is clear. Actually, this is not required to write in board exam. For your understanding purpose, I had written. Don't get confused. Yes, sir. I hope you are understanding what I am saying. Clear? So, if you are understanding, please like the channel. So, you are observing but not liking the channel, dear students. Please like it and subscribe those who are not subscribed. So, now let us continue the answer. First, you write A is equal to what he has given, 2, 3, 5, 7. By using elementary row operation, A is equal to I into A. A is what, dear students? 2, 3, 5, 7. I is what? 1, 0, 0, 1, dear students. Into A. See, I am writing here into A. You will not write and don't substitute A value directly here. So into A you write here. Clear? So now first I have to make this as what? 1. But here it is not 1, dear students. So for that I will interchange the rows. How to interchange the rows? I will show you. See here. R1 interchanging with R2. This symbol says what? R1 is coming for R2. R2 is coming for R1, dear students. Row 1 ಮತ್ತು row 2 ಎರಡು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, अदला बदला. So रो 1 और रो 2 है ना, दोनों इंटरचेंज होता है बच्चों. रो 1 का जगह में रो 2 आता है, रो 2 का जगह में रो 1 जाता है. समझ में आ रहा है? So that is what this symbol says. R1 interchanging with what? R2. So that means R1 का जगह में R2 लिखो. R1 क्या था? 2 3 था. इसका जगह में क्या लिखूं? 5 7. R1 जगह तो लेने दे 2 3 दे. R2 will come in that. R2 Baratelli 5 7. Got it? So 2 3 will become what? It will come down. R1 is coming on R2 2 3. Interchange हो रहा है. Interchange आपका इधर. Got it? R1 is coming on R2. R2 is coming on R1. So same. This operation is applied for both. I am saying this side also, this side. So interchange them. So 0 1 will come. 0 1 is coming up. 1 0 will come down into A, dear students. I hope it is clear. So I have to bring here 1 now. According to the shortcut, I have to bring here 1. So now see, you are going to change R1 now. R1 now. R1 is how much? 5. R2 is how much? 2. So if I multiply minus 2 into R2, how much you will get, you see? You are going to change R1 now. This sign symbol says what? Before arrow mark, if you write R1 now, so that says what? R1 is going to change. So you are going to change R1 now. So R2 you write as this. R2 is what? 2 3 1 0, dear students. R2 is written as this. Clear? So now see, R1 is how much? 5 minus 2 into R2 is how much? 2. 5 minus 2 into 2, how much? 4. Minus 2 into 2 is what? Minus 4. 5 minus 4 is how much? 1 or not? And which I required here, students? First one. 1. Got it? There are several methods to solve this. But which one is good now? We are picking that. I am not saying this is the only one method and I am only correct. I am not saying. If you are having another method, very good method, you can apply that. But this is also one of the best method we are using, and we are using this operation. So if you are having another operations better than this, you can apply, dear students. I am not saying this is only how to apply. Fine. I hope it is clear for you. So now see, R1 is how much? R1 is 7 minus 2 into R2 is how much? 3. 7 minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. 7 minus 6 is how much? 1, dear students. I hope it is clear. Next is what? R1 is 0 minus 2 into R2 is how much? 1. 0 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. 0 minus 2 is minus 2, dear students. So next is what? R1 is 1 minus 2 into R2 is how much? 0. So 1 minus 2 into 0 is 1 minus 0 is how much? 1 only, dear students. I hope it is clear for you. Okay. So now see, I have to make here this as 0. This one. I have to make this as 0. You see, after 1, you have to come here. Arrow mark is shortcut is saying here only, no? This you have to make it as 0. R2 it is. R2, how you can make it as 0, you see. You are going to change now R2. 2 is there in R2 or not? So R2 you are changing. See, arrow mark before R2 you have to write. So that says what? R2 you are going to change. R2 written. So now see, R2 is how much? 2. R1 is how much? Before in many classes we have discussed this one. I mean previous further many sums we have solved like this. So that you can multiply what? Minus 2 into R1 or not? See, R2 is 2. Why I am multiplying minus 2 into R1? Because R1 is 1. Minus 2 into R1 is minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Which I want here. Clear or not? If it is here 3, I told you what you have to multiply. Minus 3 I would have multiplied. If it is 5, I would have multiplied by minus 5. Many of the students will ask me, sir, if it is minus 2 here, then I would have multiplied, dear students, by plus 2. Yes or no? Minus 2 plus 2 is what? 0. Depend upon that we will apply this. If you understand the logic, then it will be becoming very easy, dear students. So now see, which you are changing now? R2 is changing. R1 you write as it is 1 1 minus 2 1, dear students. So now see, this is R2 is how much? 2 minus 2 into R1 is how much? 1. 2 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Clear? So next R2 is how much? R2 is 3 minus 2 into R1 is how much? 1. 3 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. 3 minus 2 is how much? 1, dear students. Clear? So next R2 is how much? 1 minus 2. R1 is how much? Minus 2. Minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4. 1 plus 4, that is 5, dear students. Clear? So next is what? R2 is how much? R2 is 0 minus 2 into. R1 is how much? 1. So 0 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. 0 minus 2 is how much? Minus 2, dear students. I hope it is clear. So I can erase this. Now come for shortcut again. 0 you made here and next I have to make this as 1. Already it is 1, dear students. Halwa ho gaya na question. So this is already 1. I have to make this as 0 now. Next I have to go for what? This I have to make 0. So this is in R1 or not? I am going to change now R1. So R1, this is R1, 1. R2 is how much? 1. R1 is 1 and R2 is 1. How to apply the operation? R1 minus R2. R1 is 1. Minus 1 means R2 is, you are adding minus the R2. R1 minus R2. R1 is 1. R2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is what? 0 or not? Which I want that only. Many of the students will get scared. Sir, these will changes or what? Nothing will happen, dear students. According to shortcut, if you apply no, nothing will going to change. Don't worry about that. See. So what you will going to get here answer. So now see. Into A. See, everywhere I am writing into A. Don't forget. So now see. You are changing R1 or not? So R2 you write as it is. R2 is what? 0, 1. 0, 1. So next is what? 5 minus 2 as it is. 5 minus 2 as it is. I have written. R1 you are changing. Now see, R1 is what? 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is what? 1. R1 is what? 1. R2 is what? 1. 1 minus 1? 0, dear students. Yes or no? R1 is 1 na? Minus. R2 is what? 1. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So next you see. R1 is how much? Minus 2. Minus. R2 is how much? 5. Minus 2 minus 5 is how much? Minus 7. Clear? So R1 is how much? 1 minus R2 is how much? Minus 2. R1 is 1 minus, I wrote. R2 is how much? Minus 2. Minus 2. Minus into minus plus 2. Minus into minus plus 2. 1 plus 2 is how much? 3. Can you see your answer? Compare with our shortcut. Direct method I have told no A inverse. Here you have written or not? Minus 7, 3, 5, minus 2. Clear? Therefore, conclusion you have to make. A inverse is minus 7, 3, 5, minus 2. Many of the students will stop here only. Don't stop there. You have to write this answer. I hope you are understanding. So if you are understanding, please like my channel. So each like will inspire me to do the next video, dear students. I hope you will support me. Thank you. We'll meet you in my next class. तब तक लगे रहो मैथ्स के साथ.